Next Monday, December the 26th, marks the first anniversary of the giant tsunami which devastated coastal areas along the Indian Ocean. NHK World reporter Susumu Shimokawa was recently in Sri Lanka. Well, Susumu, tell us about Sri Lanka today.
Well, Sri Lanka is, as you know, a small island country which doesn't have a history of big natural disasters. But last year's tsunami washed over as much as 70% of the country's coastline. It killed more than 30,000 people. Well, the government has been building houses for people who had theirs washed away. But still more than 500,000 people are living in temporary shelters. And many of those who survived the killer wave became terrified of the sea. And children who used to be playing on the beach were traumatized. We saw a project to help children get rid of their fears.
Oh, very good.
Kids and water, they naturally go together. But not without some nervousness and unease in this Sri Lankan village.
Right.
These children have been afraid of the sea ever since the tsunami.
Our idea is to help bring the fear out and build their confidence with the ocean and the surroundings.
Nine-year-old Rasara and her family are living in a temporary shelter after losing their home in the tsunami. She used to get scared every time she recalled the very moment of the disaster.
I was reading a book and heard a roaring sound. Then my father came and took me to safety.
Afterwards, Rasara wouldn't get close to the water, so her parents recommended the swimming classes. The swimming pool is intentionally located on the beach so that the children can get used to the ocean. Rasara wasn't so calm the very first day. She cried and cried, holding on to her mother. It took over a month, but gradually she got comfortable around the water. The children are learning that water can be fun. It's the last day of the program. Rasara is ready to face the sea she used to fear. It's the first time since the tsunami. Although the waves are a bit high, Rasara conquers her fear.
Weren't you scared? No, I wasn't. I'm all right now.
The tsunami has brought so many problems to our family, but now my daughter has learned to swim. I feel I saw a sign of a bright future.
Well, it looks like a great success.
Yes, it certainly seems to be. Well, as a matter of fact, swimming classes are very rare in Sri Lanka because there are almost no public swimming pools except in the biggest city, Colombo. And many children in the tsunami hit areas did not know how to swim. And they just splashed around in the water, something like that. And so the founder of this swimming class, who is himself is a very famous swimmer in Sri Lanka, well, he came up with the idea to teach them swimming, just to overcome their fears and build their confidence.
And how do the instructors get the kids into the water?
The coaches would just try to be patient until children would feel like learning. Well, children can hold their hands with their friends, and gradually they will have fun with water. Through the experiences, the founder says experience has taught him that this kind of method is very useful. And he says he wants to continue going around the tsunami-affected areas in Sri Lanka with those small mobile swimming pools to let more and more children, would overcome their fears and get back to where they used to play.
Thank you for your report. This is Susumu Shimokawa of NHK World.